You've been there, staring with the pantry or refrigerator door open, and you just don't have the mental energy to decide what to make for dinner or to make the healthy choice. Maybe you're at the office all day or you're at the job site, you hit your KPIs, you got the things done, you checked the boxes, you had the meetings, you put out the fires. But then at the end of the day, you're just cooked. You don't have the mental energy. You're in that decision fatigue where you just don't have it left in you. Look, and then sometimes, have you been there? Where then you just grab that unhealthy junk food kind of choice that's just the simple, quick, and easy, and then maybe scroll on the phone or doom or on the Netflix, whatever it is, and you check out. And at the end of it, you feel a little bit empty and a little bit like a failure. Look, my friend, you're not a failure. You just ran out of gas. You hit that decision fatigue by keeping up with everything all day long. So what can you do about it? Well, you can automate some of the things that you do. And I'm not talking about bringing in AI. I'm talking about just making the decision once and then repeat and manage. Look, I do this for my breakfast. I know what I had for breakfast a week ago. I know what I'm going to have for breakfast in a week. It's the same thing. What I do is I make that decision and then I just live it out. Some people might call it boring, but you know what? It doesn't take any mental energy from me, so I can save my mental energy for the things that are most important. If it comes down to exercising, working out, no decision. My gym bag's in the truck and it's ready. So you know what? Then it's just time to grab it and go, either on my lunch break or when I can. The decision's done. And so it makes it easier for me to follow through and to save my mental energy for the things that are most important, especially when I get home with my family. That way I've not burned up all my mental energy making decisions all day because I'm just living out the decisions I've already made. So what's something that you can do to remove some of the decision fatigue that you're experiencing throughout your life? For me, like I said, breakfast and gym, exercise gym bag, man, it's already done. And it's something that makes it a whole lot easier for me. Look, if you want to dive into a little bit more, check out the podcast episode. It's attached to this video. It'll help you to work through the decision filter so that you don't fall into that decision fatigue trap and end up just getting burned out. You don't want that. So listen to the episode, but also comment below. Tell me one decision that you're going to stop making repeatedly and that you're just going to make the decision once and automate it as much as you possibly can. Here's to you, my friend. Live well, lead well, and make sure that you're living according to your values because that's what life's all about. Here's to you, my friend.